I'm Yogi Zen, Gravity Master, and creator of what's called Yoga Versiddhi. It's a university strictly focused on the yoga process of inner enlightenment. And I'm going to take you on something very sacred and special right now. It has never been actually witnessed on camera. It's time that's shown, and we're going to take you up here to Babaji's cave. This is also called the Hermit Cave. It's right up here. You can see the hole in the rock. That's pretty profound that a rock has a hole as deep as the one I'm going to show you right now. Come on. Learn and be open at the heart to receive the teachings. So come on into the cave. I want to show you an experience that will change your life. Just watch. When there is rocks that are 10 feet deep that protect your auric silence, the silence is so profound that it melts any thought, any stress. It melts disease. It melts cancer. It basically melts all the things that are causing us to be holding or attached to this body. All the sutras teach us not to be attached, but to find why we're here is our purpose. And to awaken to that ideology, I find the experience for me is the cave experience, coming back to the womb and letting all, it's called a default. You get reset. The software actually gets cleaned, and the hardware, our body, actually gets realigned to where if you have joint issues, if you have spinal issues, whatever might be you might be dealing with, and I'm telling you, anything that you're dealing with, when you go into a cave, it's all you. You're the doctor. I'm empowering you to become a superhuman like myself. When we embrace ourselves because we have love, the love actually is, it's a frequency that flows in our veins and can transform every tissue in our body. Age doesn't matter. It's a reflection and a clarity that when we get clear with ourselves, our reflection will be so clear that happiness will exude. We will feel transformed, and we will feel the renaissance and rejuvenation, not from any system, not from any consumption or ideology. It's coming back home to our true tribal resonance. The earth needs to be tuned into. What I find so attractive about the caves is that it is like going into a womb. It is like shedding a skin of the world. And the only thing you take in this experience is your mind. Really, your body will follow. I find that it is important and key to be as relaxed as possible, and to find that anything that pulls you out of the cave mentally or physically are like aberrations or old thought forms, ideas that have been stored in our collective consciousness that actually, you might say, needs to be weeded out like a dentist would pull out a tooth. It's not one quick yank. There's all these attachments to our body that it's hard to do a root canal on yourself, but it can be done. And I know that that is why the yogis went into caves, to experience who they and what they were without the dysfunctionality of being in the world or all the dramas or relationships that we get caught into. So a mental framework, if I can give you that total perspective, is that you're not who you think you are, and until you think a zero, a nothing, you're basically living in your own conundrum, your own bardo, your own hell creation. And that peace is this far away, but you have to want it so much that you're into being light instead of heavy which is most of us, we just know too much. We're too burdened with ideas or thoughts or cars or mortgages, and we can't even see clearly who we are. But there is a way, a higher way. There's a highway, and if you're listening now, you should come and visit here, because children should come and visit here, because those are the ones that are going to transform this earth, are the children. So let's be meek, and let's try to be so silent and quiet that the mouth doesn't speak, but the mind becomes the antenna of truth. If that makes sense to you, I hope it does, because we're moving from a speaking culture to a high vibratory pineal pituitary gland culture, and that brain can open. I'll show you what it looks like from the interior of this cave for all you to experience what I'm feeling. And this is one of the many caves that we have waiting for you at Yoga Versiddhi. If you feel called, then come. Everyone is welcome. Here we are at one of the other 30 secluded caves that we have on our land. I wanted you to understand what Yoga Versiddhi is about. These caves and the individuals that come here as guests to stay and experience what the Earth Mother has to share with us, they're in complete silence. When you come here, you'll experience a time to do a very deep, intuitive meditation, where either you live on smoothies, or we just come and bring you a bowl of water, or you come and enjoy a feast. It really is a program designed exclusively to your needs, catered to have an experience that will flow into your life, that will change it, basically like a whole rebirth. But you have to want that bad enough. So Yoga Versiddhi works in a way that the whole program is supporting the cave retreatants. The people staying here have just this tremendous opportunity to know that there's a support group that is handling all the meals, that is handling anything from, making sure that there's a wonderful massage or a jacuzzi waiting. For when you come out of this on a daily basis, you have 2 to 4 hours to come out and just spa yourself, enjoy the breath, enjoy the walk on the land, and then come back to your nook, come back to your cave, your womb, so that you can continue to nurture yourself on a daily basis. Now imagine what would happen if you spent 30 days doing this. I can imagine, and I have, that it has literally transformed my whole experience to where my mind is awake to a new resonance, a new vibration, because I've picked up vibrations that are higher intelligence, that are higher accessing possibilities or potentialities in our being. If you're ready for real transformation, if you want an experience that you'll never have anywhere else on the planet in a private retreat, this is the place. This place is truly unique. Look at this mouse hole. It's just right into the rock and leads into a large cavern. I think the experience here has just changed my life. Every day is like an adventure in Disneyland. This is a Disneyland for yogis. So if you feel called, show up. We need to access our kundalini. Our real power and wisdom is not up here, my friends. It's down here. It's in the very base of our chakras that include fear, that include pain, suffering, and sexual intensity or energy. This chakra is our Muladhara. We trap it and condense it to where we're a very anal society. And that's why the whole obesity thing, people keep growing, because they're not flowing. So here at Yoga Versiddhi, we have a full detox center, diet, nutrition, all inclusive, that allows your body to heal in ways that you can't do yourselves. That's why it's a very private, secluded sanctuary for those who truly want the next level of healing. For 2012, are you ready? We're here and ready for you. Hi, we are here at the Mesa. This flat playa has been chosen not by us, but by a collection of other beings that were on this land thousands of years ago. This rock that I'm sitting in front of, the Eye of Horus, was actually placed here. It's the size of a Volkswagen bus, and is actually not a part of this mesa, this playa right here. It was actually brought here, levitated, by beings who were highly skilled in the frequencies and vibrations of the mind. That these minds are like resonating chambers, and when the energy moves up in a purposeful, directive way through the spinal cord, the spinal channel, we can open up our crown, and when many are gathered together, we can sing and resonate anything to move, even ourselves to move and levitate wherever we wish to. This at one time was a high-level school. If you've noticed, there are many, many, many caves here. And this stone that is placed here, like a horseshoe, faces directly at the summer solstice. So we come up here on full moon nights and we dance under the moonlight and light a bonfire and just go into ecstatic states of ecstasy. So please come and join us for an experience that is beyond words, to the Mesa of the Rock of Horus. Okay, let's go to the other one. Over here. Let's go through here. Okay, let's go over here. What I find so profound about Horus Rock is this has actually been placed here by other beings. I mean, it doesn't even connect to the rock here. The rock color is completely different, can you tell? And where was it placed? It wasn't placed just anywhere. It was placed right at the edge of this mesa. And it's facing due solstice sunrise. When you get these type of stone hedges placed in different places on the planet, this here is the San Diego Stonehenge, and we're living here in amongst a most amazing experience that you could ever have. I hope that you either someday or your children come to experience what the Earth Mother can teach us, because all the teachers are here. You just need to listen to the rocks, and they have a message. All right. Is that oh my God? Welcome to the inner sanctum of Babaji's cave. Samadhi cave, Ganesha cave, many different names. Each of the caves on our property, which we have over 30 of them, have a specific energetic. This cave is actually called Ganesha's cave. So what we have here is a little altar here with Ganesha and some incense. We do really feel the spiritual life that comes to us as a yogis in these cave environments. So what we allow you to do is experience, to have an experience that you've never had before, where daily you never have to leave your cave. We'll bring you some water, a little bit of nutrition, and just you can go off into samadhi for a day, a week, a month.